Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Shane. I thought I'd make a video because I have time and nothing else to do, but it's also been quite a while since I made my last video, so a lot has happened, and I thought I'd fill you in on it. So let's see where to start. Probably the biggest thing that's happened in the last 6 months is my name change is official. It was quite a hassle to get the whole progress done, but it is finished, and I have almost all my documents changed over so far. Just waiting on my birth certificate to come back, and then everything else will be done. So that's cool. New York State is a pain in the ass, especially Westchester. They royally fucked up my name change paperwork. Um, I had forgot to circle a couple things the first time, so I originally filed in April, and it is October now. I just got it maybe 3 weeks ago, so yeah, that's how long it's taken. So the original thing that happened was I forgot to circle a couple things, so they mailed it back to me within like 2 weeks, which I was like, wow, this is awesome. Um, Sucked that I screwed it up, but the timing was pretty quick. So I corrected it and filed it again a week later. So at this point, it was probably May, like the first week of May. Um, I even had like the help desk or whatever at the court help me fill out the paperwork so it was properly filled out and it wouldn't come back to me again. So then I refiled it. I got waived the filing fee because I was correcting something, so I didn't have to pay the extra $210 to get an index number. So I waited and waited and waited. 3 months later, I'm still waiting, so I've been calling the courts, trying to figure out what's going on. They keep directing me to all these different offices, and nobody has a clue what's going on. So I finally got in touch with somebody. Um, they had said, so whoever I contacted said that they saw that I had resubmitted, but nothing had been done on it. And then I got transferred over to somebody else who was supposedly supposed to help me figure out what was going on, and they had no recollection that I resubmitted the paperwork. So basically, what it came down to is they lost my paperwork. Um, Furious, I um, like wrote emails and all this stuff, and finally got in touch with the. Let me see, his name. His title was like um, law secretary to the judge, who was dealing with my case, and he was really nice and helpful. And um, he said if I fill out all the paperwork again and resubmit, um, hand it directly to him, and he would put it on the judge's desk to be reviewed, and should get an answer within 2 days. So I did that. It took more than 2 days, probably about a week, because the judge was on vacation, and it was accepted. So then I had to go through the whole thing of publishing in the newspaper, waiting for that affidavit to come back saying that I had published it, and then I had to go back to court um, to get the official document that my name was changed. So all in all, it took probably what is it? April, May, June, July, about 6 months. Um, so pretty frustrating, but now everything's in the works to get all my documents changed and all my credit cards and stuff changed. Like I said, most of that is done already, except for my birth certificate. And then once I get my birth certificate back, I'm going to file for a passport. Um, and the reason I need a passport is I'm going to Jamaica in April for my cousin's wedding, which she just asked me the other day if I would be a bridesman for her, which I accepted. Uh, so I'm really excited about that. Um, it's going to be a blast, all-inclusive resort. Can't go wrong. So, in other news, let's see. Um, it's probably been about 6 months, but I broke up with my girlfriend. Things just weren't working out. Neither of us were really happy with the way things were going, so I kind of ended it. It was a hard decision for me to make because I do care about her a lot, and it has been really hard because we work together. Um, so we still see each other every day, and we're still really good friends and not whatnot. But it's still hard because, especially now, I'm really starting to miss her, uh, and having somebody to care about and to that cares about me. So, you know, I'm dealing. Um, what else did I want to make a video about? Oh, I wanted to put it out there and ask some people. Um, so I was going through all my winter clothes today and like unfortunately putting away my summer clothes and taking out the fall and winter stuff. And I was trying on all my tops, thinking that they would still fit, and there was no way in hell that any of them were going to fit. So I know I've gained weight, but I didn't think that would have like a real like factor in not fitting my tops. But it seems like my shoulders have grown like so much, and I can't even tell you like how ridiculous I looked in some of these shirts. It was like that awkward teenage phase where like the summer after you go through puberty, you try on all your clothes and like you have belly shirts up to here. Um, so that's what I went through this afternoon and this evening, and I was just wondering, is it possible that my shoulders have grown that much over the past like I don't know 6, 8 months that I haven't been wearing them, or is it just another factor of the weight gain? Um, and it's been like 3 years on T, so is it possible that I hit another growth spurt? I don't know. Um, any advice on that would be great. I'm just curious as to what happened there. So now I have to go out and buy all the clothes. Yay me. Um, so another thing that happened, my cat's creeping in the background. Hi, Cody. Um, I got a promotion at work. I think I may have talked about this in my last video that I was kind of in line for a promotion, and that finally happened. So my new title is Lead Kennel Tech, and basically I am the assistant manager of the kennel here, um, which is awesome. I've basically been doing the job for the last year anyway. Um, the only difference now is that I am off the track to becoming um, a trainer. So I'm totally cool with that. I knew a while ago that I wasn't really interested in the training aspect anymore, um, which is kind of why I got into this field to begin with. But things change and it's all good. I'm very happy with my new position. I have a little more authority, um, which has been a little hard for me and others to transition. Uh, sorry, I have cat hair out my nose. Um, just because like I've been peers with these people, um, pretty much since they started and since I started, and now I have this new position where I'm essentially their superior. Um, so it's been different trying to get into that role and trying to get other people to see me as that person. Um, but for the most part, it's gone pretty well. I'm very happy. The only thing I'm really struggling with because of the promotion is I am not being kicked out, but the housing where I'm living is a company housing, and it is only for the position that I was in. And once you get promoted, you have to move out. Um, I knew this going into it and was kind of afraid of this because I am struggling financially. Um, but I had talked to my boss about it and told her my fears and whatnot. And originally, she didn't think I was gonna have to move out because this is my boy. This is my pride and joy right here. Um, she thought I wasn't going to have to move out because they wouldn't need the room for any new employees that were coming into the company, and that we would work it out with human resources that would allow me to stay. And everyone was kind of on board with it because I have been around so often in emergency situations on the veterinary side and whatnot where other people haven't been. So it's my boss thought it was good to have me here so I could deal with those things, and especially if I have to move off campus, I'm going to be looking at a 30 to 45-minute commute to work, just because everything around here is so ridiculously expensive. No one can afford it. And then that'll lessen my attendance at work, especially in the winter time when I can't get to work um, due to weather. So, she was pushing for me to stay here because of that reason too. If I'm here, she doesn't have to worry so much about getting in and taking care of everyone. So, but we found out, a couple days ago that me staying just isn't really a possibility. So, I'm frantically looking for housing, even though I can't really afford anything. Um, and I'm still saving up for my cousin's wedding in April. So, um, you know, it's gonna be tough, but I'm scrounging around looking for any uh, type of you know odd jobs I can get, dog sitting and house sitting, and any extra hours I can pick up at work, I'm going to do so. So that's pretty much where I stand as far as that. Um, let's see, T wise, like I said, I'm over 3 years on T. It was 3 years in August. Um, I'm still doing weekly injections of um, zero point 0.6 milliliters um, IM injection, and I'm also 3.5 years post-op. And I would show you my chest, but well, I'll just show you my chest real quick. So that's where it is now. Um, it's healing awesome. It's still visible, but it's still fading, so I'm not complaining. I love it uh, more than I could ever express. Um, I'm getting a lot of hair on my chest and stomach, which I'm getting used to. Yeah, it's like creeping. I found some really dark chest hairs and plucked them immediately. Um, but we'll see what happens. What else can I say? Not a lot of other changes. Um, just kind of coasting along right now. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Uh, if I missed anything, I'll make another video, but yeah, so that's my life right now. I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, bye.